suppose. Let's jump in and do what we have to do for Her Maj. In the wake of political developments during the summer of 2016 and the events that followed, Britain found itself increasingly isolated from global society. Frustrated by the demise of this once great nation, Her Majesty the Queen concluded that the elected representative for Westminster were no longer doing their duty. And having dissolved Parliament, returned to the kingdom to autocratic government, improvements were immediate and widespread. However, ever the pragmatist Her Majesty concluded that given the complication of Britain were facing returning the position of power to Earth, she needs to focus outside. She was saying taking control of the British Commonwealth and moving back up to moving into space, because you can't get the power back within on Earth, because it's been a long time, right? Just sitting there eating bourbons. Oh, you know what? I wish at this point, right? I had a bowler hat. A bowler hat, a very British bowler hat and a nice cup of tea. And you're eating a bourbons. I don't know. I think I'd have a cup of tea and a digestive. Oh shit! Hang on a second. Balls. You say fish and chips. Look, I have one of these here. Look. You just had fish and chips. I've got my loyalty card from my local chippy here, and next time I go, I get a free fish and chips. That's probably going to be. I might do it over the weekend.
Here we are, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Space, the final frontier. I am Captain Frank Lee English, and these are the voyages of the starship HMSS Imperialize. Our mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new civilizations,
oh my God,
to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Rousing stuff, Captain English, sir.
Oh, you really think so? I was afraid it would sound a little bit cliched. The last thing I'd want would be for anyone listening to think that was going to be representative of the quality of all our dialogue throughout this entire voyage.
Perhaps it's best not to heighten expectations too early on, boyo.
Yes, Jones. A healthy dose of self-deprecation should neutralize the mildly xenophobic nature of the mission we've been tasked with by Her Majesty, Queen of Great Britain and of the Commonwealth realms.
Yeah, so long as we can avoid resorting to trite nationalistic jokes, we should be fine.
Yes, I absolutely agree, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, I'm past. Who's for tea?
Who's for tea? We're gonna make a cup of tea. So, should we make the tea ourselves? Nah, fuck it. We'll get him to make tea.
Jones, as your commanding officer, I'm ordering you to go make me a cup of tea. 2 sugars. And go easy on the milk. I'll need it for my Weetabix in the morning.
I don't think they provided us with milk, boyo. Just the powdered stuff.
Curse this lack of lactation.
Boy,
very well.
You know what, Fatball? I'm pretty sure that this character here is voiced by Aled Jones, who obviously is a Welshman. And let me just see. Can we? Out of curiosity, I'm going to switch this to American and then see how it sounds for the next one. Right? So we switch it to American voice.
You stay here at the controls, Jones, while I navigate to the ship's kitchen facilities to acquire a refreshing beverage. The walk will give me the chance to familiarize myself with the intuitive navigation system.
Can you grab us a cup too?
Wait. So Jones is still Welsh. So we change it to American English, and the main character's now talking with an American accent, but the secondary character is still the same.
I feel compelled to say an authoritative yet non-committal perhaps in this circumstance, Jones. It would be an appropriate reason to practice using the inventory system, yet I fear that such a magnanimous gesture may erode the command hierarchy aboard this vessel. I'll be on my way now, just as soon as I choose to exit this chair.
That doesn't seem right, man. We gotta go back. It doesn't seem right with an American accent. No. Right, hang on. One sec. I forgot something. Hey. Right. Hey. Right.
Exterminate!
You think I'm an exit cheering game? Oh, you're well funny!
Shots.
You're a funny boy also. Yes, they did. So yeah, so when we changed it to... I mean, obviously when we changed it to American, the main character here changed from an English voice to an American voice. But your subordinate here is still... we're still sounding Welsh, right? I can't click on him. I want to click on him. I want to speak to him. When an object is highlighted, right-click to open an investigation wheel.
The humble tray table. I appear to have activated some sort of context-sensitive menu. I should select the appropriate option, illustrated by these exquisite icons. How many microwave meals have been placed upon your rigid PVC frame, one can never know.
What?
The seat of power.
The seat of power! Can we grab it?
Best stow this for now.
Yeah, we don't want to cause an accident, do we? Oh. Safety instructions.
I would do well to study these closely in case of an emergency, like we're stranded immobile in space.
Do it and read it. Look at him, man. Look at him. Grab.
I'll have to take a closer look at these safety instructions. For piece of mind. Piece of mind.
Piece of puzzle. What?
I would do well to study these closely in case of an emergency, like we're stranded immobile in space.
No. HMS S Imperialize. Mark II. Inevitable evacuation. Okay. I do like the ship though. I do like the ship. It's kind of like a mini with wings and rockets. Right. Anyway, so yeah, if there's fire, follow arrows, get to the exit. Emergency vector R. Twist it. Oh wait, what? It's the same thing on the other side. Oh. It looks like you're trying to solve a puzzle. Hang on, what the fuck is this? Is this fucking Clippy from the old Microsoft Word? Is that what this is?
Why, the humble paperclip, a staple of any adventure gamer's inventory.
I got a paperclip. Nice. Wait, come on. How do we... What else is in the inventory? Is that all it? Oh, so he's put the safety documents down. Okay. We put the safety documents. He hasn't... I don't know how you can... You don't seem to be able to scroll through the inventory. Right, exit cockpit. Yeah. Alright. Let's go.
Now, to find the kitchen. If memory serves me correct, it's just down this corridor, beyond the fourth wall.
Retrieve a refreshing beverage for your colleague, Jones. I don't know about... What's the hatch? That's probably an escape hatch, right? It's like the exit hatch.
That hatch leads to the lower deck.
Oh, okay.
Prefer not to go down there, lest it be absolutely necessary.
Dude, go that way. Right, make sure there's nothing else in that way. We'll go and make a cup of tea first, because we're good at making cups of tea. I don't drink tea, but I do make tea quite often. I just don't drink it. Gravity simulator.
That's the gravity simulation switch. Let's see.
Yeah, the floor plan. So we are in the corridor. We got a crew cabin, the sitting room, The kitchen. Ah, okay. So we gotta go. We go into the sitting room and through the sitting room into the kitchen. You just got your 10% last 10% coupon. Ah, that's nice. So we got a door is going to be over. Okay, there's a door. This is going to go into the sitting room. Let's go. Fuck, it's a treadmill. Is he going to use it? Could we get him to use it?
It's a standard issue second-hand treadmill, complete with squeaky belt, broken headphone jack, and the thin coating of a stranger's sweat.
Get on it, come on. He's got a fucking armchair there, and Q and W to run what? Oh yeah! Jogatron 3000. Is he going to get out of breath? Yeah. Alright, he is going to get out of breath.
Best stop before I start to lose my gains, brah.
There's pictures of a Madge everywhere. Wait, what? We got a nice sofa. Looks nice, a flowery sofa, just the sort of type your gran would have.
The upholstery is made from genuine organic polyester.
Oh, look.
Presumably the manufacturer opted for shards of metal as opposed to goose down.
The TV's on. Is there anything on the telly? Oh, we got a game controller. We got an Xbox down here, man. There's an Xbox.
Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse and keyboard.
Take it, man.
Greatly improves one's cognitive functions. Don't take my word for it. Ask science.
We got an Xbox controller. I can't play with the Xbox controller, man.
Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse.
Original
and keyboard.
Xbox. Oh man, it's got no battery. We gotta get some batteries for the Xbox controller. Oh, sorry, Xox controller. Xox. There's no B. Xox controller. Oh shit! Look at us! Look at us! Screensaver. Oh man. A floppy drive, what?
Cutting edge 20th century tech.
Can we take it?
There appears to be something stuck in the drive.
So what did we used to do back in the day when we had a disk stuck in the drive? What did we do to get it out?
This computer is full of secret data. We keep the intel inside.
Oh my god. The puns are Ben-worthy.
No matter how many times I keep clicking on things, this drive won't become unblocked. I'll have to think of something else.
Smash it with a hammer. Well, yes. No, right. We do have a paperclip, right? We do have a paperclip. We can equip it and then poke it in here, right? Maybe. There we go. Stick it in. There's a little.
Prodding this around fixes.
I mean, normally most old drives, you have there's a little button you can put a paperclip in, which is like an eject mechanism, right? Night Rider remembers such things.
1.44 megabytes of virgin digital space.
Nice.
3.5 inches. It's compact, but still large enough to grip.
And can we put it in the computer?
I can't use these two together.
What? You can't put a computer in that drive? That looks like a floppy drive too. I guess we can't use it. Okay.
1.44 megabytes of virgin digital space.
Look at that. It's right protected. Hang on, let's take the right protection off. Yeah. Is he carrying a Duke controller? We're carrying a
Greatly
a
improves
Zux
one's
controller.
cognitive functions. Don't take my word
Detective
for it.
Luigi.
Ask science.
We're carrying a micro Duke Zux controller. A micro Duke. Alright, okay, let's go. So we got a computer here we can do something with. Let's get out of here and go to the kitchen and make a cup of tea. Make a nice cup of tea, a nice cup of Rosie Lee. You got like cup things on the desk. Oh my god. They didn't use coasters. Into the kitchen. Yes. Let's do it. Alright.
It's Alad's mug, isn't it?
This is my mug. My mug's obviously got the flag on it. Obviously Alad Jones's mug is Welsh, so yes. It's got the Welsh dragons on it.
It's for my Rosie Lee.
Yes!
Sorry,
Rosie Lee!
Cockney crockery. Cup of cha.
Nice. Can we pick up his mug as well?
Cup of cha. It's Alad's mug, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll take his one too because we'll make him a cup.
Cup of cha. It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery.
This is similar to Hypertoaster TV, so I don't know what that is, Elswin. Sorry. Maybe I should know what that is. I do not. Inconspicuous door. You look through the window.
Of course, in England, they'd call it a Hoover.
Ah, a vacuum man. Oh my god. British humour. Foul gas. Okay. Oh, we got some toast.
It's an inconspicuous economy toaster. I am feeling rather peckish. Ah!
你個死英國佬，我鎖開你隻手咯喎！
That settled it. I'm going gluten-free when I get back to Old Blighty.
What the fuck? The fucking toaster fucked off. Is this the future? Toaster's gonna argue back? Whoa, look, we got some fairy liquid.
Mild green washing up liquid. It's a popular household brand of washing up liquid.
Let's check it out, shall we?
Smells better than it tastes from experience.
0% longer lasting, nice washy liquid with a billy goat on it. Obviously, the developer of the game is called Billy Goat. So explains the goat. Alad smells. What? Oh, God.
It's a fridge.
Yes, it's a fridge. We got milk. We haven't got milk, we got
It's
cheese.
packed to the rafters with mild English cheddar. There's a seemingly unlimited supply of mild English cheddar cheese.
We haven't got any milk.
Plenty to share.
We'll take a lump of that. Oh, cool. Okay. We'll take a lump of cheese, right?
Mild English cheddar cheese.
Oh, nice. I guess this is our tea making machine. Gertie! Oh my god, Gertie.
It's our autonomous beverage dispensing robot, Gertie.
I hope there was a British television series sci-fi sitcom BBC Two in 2006-2007. Working title was Full Pearl. I don't
One
know.
day it
I've
became
never heard of that.
self-aware.
So Elswin.
The next it was writing the script for an adventure game. I'll just get piping hot tea all over my hands. and I didn't enjoy that the first time.
Right. So, equip a mug. Stick a nice mug of tea in a cup in there. Nice.
It really takes the misery out of making tea.
Hang on, he put it directly back into his pocket. Should we make Alan a cup of tea as well? Yeah, let's make him one too.
Best not. It's filled to capacity.
Well, he's... Oh shit, wrong cup. Damn it. That one. We'll make Alan a cup of tea too.
Of course, the downside of having a sentient being responsible for making the tea is that every so often it forgets how much milk to add.
Can we talk to her?
What are your prime directives? I don't suppose you've kept in touch with Matilda or any of the other house robots? Ha! Remember that time you fell foul to a case of mistaken identity at Mos Eisley?
Star Wars jokes!
Was Vista as bad for you as it was for the rest of us?
Yes, Vista was fucking terrible for everybody.
You know, we have a lot in common. In the movies, the evil villain always ends up being the supercomputer or Alan Rickman. What are your prime directives? I don't believe the isolation of space has forced me to talk to the furniture just yet.
Right, okay, we got a cup of tea. Let's get back. Let's head back. We got cups of tea, man. We got the cups of tea. You like Vista? You kind of glutton. We got someone that likes Vista. We still got something we can do with a computer. Then there's a door there that we can open up in the kitchen. Which is probably like when we go on the way back. We'll look there. We'll check in here on the way. But on the way, we'll look at the map when we go back out there.
Aren't you supposed to be going to the kitchen, boyo? You won't find anything fit for human consumption in there.
Boyle. We'll look at the map on the way back. Just as I think it was like an emergency exit. That door was.
Let's see.
Right, yeah, I was looking at... So there's the kitchen. That room was the crew cabin, the door that we couldn't get into. But there's two, like, escape hatches at the back. Okay. So the legend, entertainment area, which is where the TV is. We got a gravity simulation switch. We got the Gertie 3000, the WWW terminal, the computer, and nothing of note in the kitchen. So where that item says nothing of note, that is where the door is that we the inconsequential door. Right, let's go back with the tea. Let's go back with the tea.
Any danger of making that tea, boyo?
Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
Aye, boyo!
How do you take your tea? Milk? Sugar? Lukewarm?
Just in a cup would be lovely, thanks.
Can I get you anything else from the kitchen? A biscuit, perhaps?
Oh, I'd love a biscuit. Bring us back a Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cakes aren't biscuits. They're cakes.
How can they be cakes? Look at all the size of them.
Weren't you taught that size isn't important?
It's never been an issue for me, boyo.
Me neither.
Maybe we should have spoken to him before we left.
So how's the family back in old Blighty? Been keeping up with the Joneses?
Mum and Dad are fine, and Harriet's getting ready to go to uni in Swansea.
Fantastic! What's she studying?
3D computer animation.
Oh! Well, that's a degree, I guess. Don't mind me.
Alright, guys, give me a cup of tea.
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
Well, I've just been very careful.
Look at the size of the
Ever
cup!
since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
I don't really have anywhere to set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
Oh, we
Ah,
get
but
to
of course,
fly!
Why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
Wait, he just winked. Fuck. Something's gonna happen, isn't it? Fly the ship while Lieutenant Jones
Just go
takes his
easy.
tea break.
Keep it steady.
Left click the controls. What the fuck are we doing?
Commencing cabin depressurization.
Hey, look, we got like a
Didn't expect that.
the Churchill dog.
Opening rear cargo doors.
Shit.
Careful, boyo.
Life
Keep it
support
steady.
systems offline.
Easy, boyo.
Yeah, oh, no.
Venting reserve primary starboard flight safe mode. Disable. Opening rear cargo doors.
Hey, look, we got a Christmas tree air freshener. Look in the back. Look. Is that?
Right.
Was that like a TARDIS?
Daisy.
Holy cow!
Holy cow! What? I say, flick all the switches. I got no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Ah! Look what you've done! I told you to keep it steady.
Good heavens! What a waste of perfectly good tea.
I think we should be more concerned about the irreparable damage done to the ship's steering system. Both problems, by the way, are your fault.
Look, obviously, the controls weren't calibrated to account for my superior strength. They were more sensitive than a pubescent poet. Regardless, we'll have plenty of time to argue about this now that we're stranded. Unless, of course, we can replace the controls with something else.
When you say we...
Gamepad!
I mean the royal
Oh, Ifrit.
we. I'll sort this out. Don't move.
We can give him the
Dribble
gamepad,
or
right?
Anything else? Honestly, you're worse than the elderly.
Find time to replace the damaged controls in the cockpit. This! We can use this. Right?
Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse and keyboard. Sub-Lieutenant Jones,
Aye, boyo?
Aye, boyo!
would you like me to go find you a towel to dry off?
No rush, boyo. I'm enjoying this warm, moist sensation. Reminds me of simpler times huddled in my mother's womb.
Gosh, I can hardly remember what I was
what?
doing 5 minutes ago, let alone during my embryonic youth.
Well, it was a lot longer ago for you, boyo.
Hey, I'm still down with the kids. Chillax Holmes. Me and my crew keeping it radical, man.
OMG, feel totes orky for you.
Surely it would take more than a splash of Earl Grey to halt this ship. The zenith of British aeronautical engineering.
You can
Yeah, we
always
gotta
give
find
the
the
control
batteries.
column a quick alternating input along the x-axis, just to ascertain if it is indeed no longer functional.
You mean jiggle the joystick left and right?
Isn't that what I said?
Your sister's studying in Swansea. Been down recently?
Not to visit her. A few of us went camping around the Gower though. It's lovely the further out of the city you go.
Yes. The further the better. Don't mind me. It's Wales' own son, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. If I do that, I'll have to go on a course. Here, plug this in. See if it works.
It's got no batteries.
That isn't going to be much use without batteries, boyo.
What? Aren't they included?
Okay.
And
sweet.
remove a superfluous hurdle present simply to prolong a problem you've long since figured out? Huh. When is that ever the case?
Okay, we gotta find the batteries. Okay, let's we got cheese, and we got washing up liquid, and we got a disc. Oh, can we drink our own tea? Can we drink it? How do we? We don't get to drink our own tea. That's shit. Why can't we drink our tea?
It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery. I can't use these two together.
We can't put the cheese in the tea. Oh my god, why not? Alright, okay. Let's
Best stow this for now.
okay. So there's nothing else in the cockpit. We'll have to gotta find the batteries. Maybe the batteries are near in the kitchen where the console was. In the entertainment section. Or maybe we're gonna go to the lower deck.
There's been a slight infestation. The lower decks are on lockdown.
Oh, okay. So it's not on the lower deck. Oh, let's hold that item. Push it.
The animators rather we leave it on. Less things to move.
Lol.
I don't believe the isolation of space has forced me to talk to the furniture just yet.
Now it's probably going to be in the crew quarters, if you know what I mean. The room we couldn't go in before. I mean, that might be where it is. In here seems like the perfect place. What?
Remarkable. It would appear one of our Oxbridge-educated engineers has installed hinges on both sides of this door. How is that even possible?
So you got hinges on both sides of the door. Obviously it's not going to open, is it? Whoa.
Odd.
Batteries!
Appears to be stuck.
Batteries!
With great power comes great responsibility. It's a new packet of batteries, full of potential.
Nice.
Gosh, really helps you to see things in perspective. Now, what do we have here? Ah! Good lord.
What?
Now, what do we have here? Ah! Good lord.
He's looking at us, fucker. A rubber glove!
It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
take
MJ
it.
borrowed the pair to clean some blood on the dance floor. Only returned the one. He always was bad like that.
Michael Jackson jokes. Oh my god. Ah, look at the loo! It's got a Union Jack toilet
The
seat.
porcelain throne.
Use it, come on.
I'm prone to stage fright with an audience.
Oh, shut the fucking door then.
It doesn't strike me as much of a talker.
What is in the cat litter tray?
Mercifully, the ultra-absorbent litter goes somewhere to mask the odor. Somewhere. Not all the way. Without the right tools for the job, I'm not risking it.
We got a rubber glove. And what looks like there's something in the cat litter, right? Hang on. Cat litter tray? Have we seen a cat? I've not seen a cat, have you?
It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
He's got more girth. Alright, okay. We got the batteries we can put in the controller though. Equip. So we can put the batteries in the controller now, right? I guess. Combine with batteries. Nice.
Greatly improves one's cognitive functions.
Oh.
Don't take my word for it. Ask science.
Batteries. Duracells! They're Duracell batteries as well. Equip. Okay. Well, I guess our co-pilot, Detective Luigi, is kind of a youngster, I guess, right? He does look like a kid. He's a young lad. He's probably his toys.
Have you found something to replace the controls you broke yet?
Here, plug this in. See if it works.
No joy, boyo.
What? Is it supposed to be plug and play?
No, boyo. You'll have to install the drivers first.
Well, can't you just download them in here?
The Wi-Fi can't reach this part of the ship. Try getting online in one of the other
Oh my
rooms.
god.
See if you can download the drivers onto something and bring it here.
I suppose you'll just be sitting here in the meantime.
That's how the genre works, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, well, it's probably a tedious puzzle to fix it.
Alright, so we got a floppy disk. So we got to download the drivers. We got to download the drivers onto the floppy disk. Tech support in a game, yeah, maybe. Okay, so we've got our computer here. This is our web browsing station. The Ethernet cable's not plugged in though. Look, what? The cable's not plugged in. Hello, living robot.
I'm afraid I've nothing useful to hand. Now, to download this driver, I just need to connect to the internet first. Bingo! Found it! Now I just need to save it onto something so I can install it in the cockpit.
We got a floppy disk, man. We got a floppy. Oh, equip the floppy disk.
I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful.
I'm gonna put it back in here. Oh, okay.
Fantastic! Now to quickly copy this driver.
56k, yes. And we're in the floppy noises, oh my god. Floppy noises. Now, I know some of you are old enough to recognise those noises.
Sorry. Oh, gosh, is that the time? It'll be starting to get dark outside. Best check up on Allard and see if he's dried off.
I'll take the disc.
It's remarkable how much information can be stored on something so compact.
Yes, it is. How'd you find it? I don't know, we always scanning new releases on like places like Steam, GOG, you know, all the places. This is typically British, which is why I wanted to give it a try, Living Robot. If I can use a tape drive, yes, so does mine. Why can we? He's asleep, fucker. We can't use the computer over here, though. We can't interact with the computer in the cockpit, so I guess we've got to give him. Maybe it's we'll sit down and give him the disc.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Allard. Wake up. Wake up, Allard. Oh, this is useless. He'll be out for hours unless I can think of another way to wake him up. Unfortunately, dairy is one of 3 things Sub-Lieutenant Jones is allergic to. The other 2 being early starts and manual labor.
We'll just wave everything under his nose that we got. Maybe the tea. Pour tea on him. Come on, equip it, you bastard. Equip.
What's going on? What are you playing at, boyo?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It felt like someone else was in control of my inhibitions.
Just give me the driver so we can GTFO.
GTFO?
Get things functioning and online. You need to swat up in your acronyms. FFS. For future scenarios.
Give him the disc.
Here, install this, and we should be underway again.
You could have used my USB pen, you know.
What? Is that another one of your acronyms I'm supposed to know?
What? Universal Serial Bus?
Ha! Serial bus. I know you're just making that one up.
Well, boyo, I've got some good news and some bad news. Which one do you want first?
Bad.
Give me the grim, demoralizing reality first, then ensure I quickly forget its severity with a light-hearted human interest tale, preferably involving a cat and a musical instrument.
Alright, boyo. Well, the bad news is that before this driver will work, one of us is going to have to descend into the dark depths of the ship to perform the emergency systems reset procedure.
You mean turn everything off and on again?
Yes, but the good news is it's a one-person job, so only one of us will have to do it.
Presumably I'll be the one doing the legwork, as usual.
Well, if you want, we could make it seem like you had a choice in the matter. Here, we'll flip for it. Heads or tails?
Hello.
Tails never fails.
It's heads.
Blast! I can't help but feel that somehow that was always going to happen.
What fates impose that men must needs abide, it boots not to resist both wind and tide.
Gosh, the writing on this voyage just stepped up a level. That was borderline Shakespeare.
Aye, borderline.
Right, I'm off.
Okay, reboot your computer using the reset switch in the lower deck. This is the place he said no one's supposed to go. But yeah, I'm talking floppy disks. Wait, look at this, man. I'm not sure why I keep these here, man, but I got this nice sealed set of Microsoft Windows for Workgroups 3.11. 8 floppy disks worth of awesomeness. I remember getting these with a PC many moons ago, and I never installed it. Hello, Wormant. Alright, let's go. Into the depths. There's going to be like a P-52 down here.
I haven't been up here long, and already I think I've started to lose muscle density.
Okay.
In a bygone era, we could have just stuffed a child down there to sort this out. That's why we voted out of the EU. To get back to the good old days.
Brexit jokes! Oh. Oh dear.
On a more positive note, it would appear my bone density has remained unaffected.
Washing up liquid? We can use washing up liquid, maybe? To, make the hatch slippery? Oh, come on, look, equip it. Somebody's got to push it like 2 or 3 times to... It won't equip it. What? What? Equip the fucking thing.
Mild green washing up liquid.
Equip. No one won't stop equipping the cheese! I was going to pour some washing up liquid on the thing, but you can't equip it. Hey, 5th or 6th time lucky. That's what his name is. His name is English, yes.
Removes grease, fights odours, preserves one's dignity while attempting to squeeze through a narrow opening. The holy trinity of cleaning products. If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
Yeah, a bit of fairy. Always gets things into
It smell like a spring breeze. It did chafe a turd.
Get things into tight spaces. A bit of old fairy. Alright, the second floor, what we got?
Yeah, let's see.
We've got an airlock, research lab, engineering bay. Okay. So a 24-hour weather update is in the room I'm in. Gallery expedition. Yeah, exhibition. It's in the airlock has got outdoor attire. Research lab has got a biological testing facility, and we got a emergency power switch is in number 5. So okay, so we got to go into number 5. Of course, we got to look around here first, right? Of course we have. That's the engineering lab where we need to go. Let's look at the... bloody handprints. Oh. That is a water dispenser. This looks familiar.
It's a long voyage, so we have to recycle urine into drinking water.
Ah.
More specifically, we recycle urine into Sub-Lieutenant Jones' drinking water.
Oh.
If you could bottle it, you'd make a fortune. The only inanimate object I tend to chat to is Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
What's this?
It's part of the laboratory equipment the biologist we were supposed to have on board brought.
Hey, look! Shit.
Gosh! It's full of the blighters. It doesn't appear to be working.
It's a coin slot. Right.
It has a warmth that you simply don't get with digital. Especially if you burn the sleeve as well.
Right, we've got a record.
Preserved thanks to the tireless efforts of hipsters from all corners of Shoreditch. The biggest floor filler since concrete.
Toxic Dart. Side B, Lily Pad Lullabies. What? It's a bike. Why is there a bike?
No matter how bad things are going, I find it helps to put a positive spin on things.
Let's have a go. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, using the bike to okay. Use the bike to play the record. We should put the record back on it and actually try to play it, right?
There's no place like home.
Spin it, go on, spin it, do it. Property of E. Schrodinger's. Is he think he's his cat? Surely not.
Property of Irvin Schrödinger. The box is sealed shut.
It's his cat!
Why, it would be impossible to determine the fate of any biological life form inside.
It's his cat! Take the lid off then.
The box is sealed shut. Why, it would be how very retro.
We found Schrodinger's cat. Hey, you've got a safe slot. Okay.
It isn't great for the environment. Replacement ribbons are a real biohazard.
Alright, let's play the record. Let's put the record on and we can pedal it and see what it, you know, and check it out, right? Right. Let's pedal. Da, 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 da. Right, let's take the record back.
Technology predates most Brexit supporters by at least 40 years.
So there's obviously there's frogs in there. We're probably might need to get a frog somehow a bit later. Let's have a look back up the other way. Let's see L. We don't want to go to L like yet. We want to come. Okay, so there's nothing else we can look at here. So I was looking to see where this was because it's. If you look at the thing here, it's got Number 1, it says the 24-hour weather update. I was looking for where the weather update was, right? Alright, let's go to engineering then. Engineering. Self-destruct switch.
That switch activates the self-destruct sequence.
Emergency Brexit on the Oh, it's got emergency Brexit written on it. Oh my god.
It's a box used to store tools, commonly referred to as a tool box. It's a precision-engineered German motorized screwdriver.
Ah, German screwdriver!
The other toys left aren't nearly as exciting. You have to admire the build quality.
Gruber Industries! Gruber Industries? Oh my god, Die Hard. That's gotta be a nod to Die Hard, right? Das Ubermotor. Das Uber.
I'm
Dremel.
fairly certain this is in breach of a myriad of health and safety regulations.
Can we just turn the plug off? Look, you got a plug here. Can we just flip the plug off? Right. Das Uber motor makes no sense. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's maybe it's just the initials. Dumb. Maybe. Is he trying to imply that Germans are dumb? I don't know. No, that was him, not me. I didn't say that. Right, so we got a cheese, we got a rubber glove, which we can't use the rubber glove because it doesn't fit us, right? The glove doesn't fit us, so
It might fit Alan's dainty hand. I have a bit more girth.
he's got a bit more girth. Can we stick a screwdriver in it?
I'm sure there's a more practical use for this.
Cheese. Yeah, the glove's not big enough. It's not big enough for us to wear, unfortunately.
We'll agree to disagree about that.
Can we put the cheese in the rubber glove?
I think it would be best if I did something else with this.
Yeah, we can't put the cheese in the rubber glove. That's a shame. So we gotta get something. We gotta turn the power off. I mean, obviously got the What do we got? So we got this gate here. We can't use anything here with a gate. We do have a there's a self-destruct button up top. We got a frog. We can try to get a frog out of the machine. Right? We can try to get a frog out of the machine. Can we do anything over here? No. Put the lime on the coconuts. What? I'm tempted to push this button. Fuck it.
Guess not.
Ah.
We made that mistake once before.
So what we can do at the moment, we've got this gate in here that's electric. We've got to get into this fenced area to reboot. Is there anything we got in this room we can do apart from the self-destruct button? In the other room, the lab, we've got the frog. We can try to get the frog out. Hello, Rambles. Let's go and try and see if we can get the frog out of the machine somehow. Guess what just arrived? If I said living robot that I got that my order was processed, is that the same thing? I got my order processing email just before I started. Although I'm a bit confused though. I'm a bit confused by how. Hang on. So we can't use this because it looks like there's a coin slot, right?
Pay to win games.
Yeah, one of those pay-to-win games. What is it Rambo loves? You got your person email, it's shipped the next day, so hopefully we'll have it Monday. Yeah, mine hasn't shipped yet. I got a process email, so I'm hoping it's going to be here next week.
They're a bit reluctant to let you lift them. Can't imagine why. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember when they talked about keeping BBC 3.
Use the screwdriver.
I don't think they'd get along.
No, he's ordered a touch. His Oculus Touch is shipped. Rambus.
I fear we may need to curtail this imaginative thinking. I'm sure there's another more rational use. I can't use these two together.
I just use a screwdriver and everything.
I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly I'm sure there's a more practical use for this. We'll agree to disagree about that. I think it would be best if I did something else. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember when they talked about keeping BBC 3.
It's probably sound very, very simple, right? It's probably something very simple. Now, ideally, you want... I mean, a glove is obviously the only thing we can use to maybe, I don't know, on the gate downstairs, but we can't use it because it's too big for our hands. So maybe we've got to try to get, what's his face to come down, Alan to come down here, because he's got the glove. Give him the glove. Maybe he'll come out then. Maybe he'll come out and play. Maybe. And if we ride the bike without the record on, see what if anything happens. Probably not. Maybe it will blow up or something. Or we can put something else on the on here. And put the cheese on there, or put the gloves on there. Because why the fuck not?
I don't think they'd get along.
Why wouldn't they? I want cheese, man. I want cheese.
Mild English cheddar cheese.
Can we eat the cheese? I'd like to eat the cheese.
I fear we may need to curtail this imaginative thinking.
I
I'm sure
can.
there's another more rational use
Eat
for
it.
this.
Can we eat the cheese?
I wouldn't know what to say.
He doesn't want to eat the cheese. I don't know what we're doing. Can we feed the cheese to the frogs?
I can't use these two together.
I don't know, I'm going back upstairs. Let's go back upstairs. I can't give nothing to the cheese. I can't give them the cheese, damn it. Yeah, we could do, yeah, that's a good idea, Cal. Because you got the locker that had two hinges on both sides, right? I mean, there's obviously something up here we got to do with the items we picked up downstairs. I kind of wish you could turn on the Xbox and play some Xbox games, but we don't think we can. I don't think we can, man. But we can definitely do this. This is it's a bit finicky that sometimes it takes you a few tries to select something.
Right. I'll have this open in a jiffy.
Right, so the screwdriver's gone now, so obviously that was the only use of the screwdriver.
manufactured by decent, honest, working-class Brits.
Leyland Motors.
1974.
Highly efficient, great value, low vibration, minimal noise, pleasant smell. Oh, okay, we got a motor. As a tread on all the Subbuteo characters. Come on, swish them all. Come on, squish them. Yes, 6. 2 more. Come on. Come on, get him. That's it, get him one. Come on. Yeah, 2 left. Yeah, 1 more. Come on. Tread on it, come on. Yes! Alright. I still want to know, curious about what is in the cat litter tray, right? Because there's definitely something in here. There's definitely something in the litter tray there. Cheese it! I want to use the cheese, man. I wonder if we can get more cheese out of the fridge. I'm curious. We got 1 lump of cheese. Can we get another lump of cheese?
Why? It's best leave some space for alternative dairy produce.
Damn it!
Surely you can't be serious.
The fuck? You got danger vacuum and inside you got a vacuum cleaner.
We've never been formally introduced.
Hey, it's gone. Okay. Come on. Is it gonna come back? Leslie! So the vacuum cleaner is called Leslie.
Surely you can't be serious.
As a shame it's not called Henry, you know. I guess I understand why they didn't call it Henry. But, because Henry's awesome. I don't know about you guys. We definitely had the Henry vacuum cleaner at the place I worked. The cleaners always used to walk around pulling Henry around. Alright, so we've got this motor. Can we use it down here somewhere?
Once more onto the breach we go.
Your theory isn't it, Cummy? Surely. So we've got the record, the rubber glove, the cheese, and the motor. Let's look in the airlock if we can open it. Okay, exit the ship, got air compressor.
Genuine British compressed air.
Okay. Alright, nothing we can do in here yet. I guess we gotta come in here when we actually leave. I guess we're gonna, at some point, we'll probably land somewhere and leave the ship. I guess. So do you think the motor could be for the machine? The frog machine? Because it wasn't working, right? Maybe the motor's for that. Maybe the motor's for this, the frog tank.
It doesn't appear to be working.
There's a hatch down here, you can probably put the motor in, right?
I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful.
I guess not. I thought he was going to use the motor on this to get it powered up, then take a frog and throw the frog at the electric fence to short the fence, maybe? I don't know. So basically, in this room here, we've got the frog tank here. We haven't. Maybe I don't know if you got to fix it or not. You might not have to fix it. You got this lab equipment, whatever this is. You can't do anything with it.
It's part of the laboratory equipment the biologist we were supposed to have on board brought.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea what it is.
I'm not sure what happened to him. No one's seen him for weeks.
Oh, he's inside.
Not to worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
He's inside. So yeah, so you got the frog tank here. We've got this bike, which hooks up to the record player and plays the gramophone. I kind of wondered, we can't put it in the other side. I mean, there's two sides to this. We can't.
Now that's what I call music.
You know, when we put it in. It was the Toxic Dart side up. We want to put the Lily Pad Adventures in, because if you put the other side in, maybe that will do something to the frogs. To play the B side, it might maybe it'll make the frogs
Music,
happy.
the language of the soul, transcending national, cultural, and animal barriers.
Because I want to put the B side on, right? Because it's a song about frogs, so it might help with the frogs, right?
There's nothing on the turntable. Double-sided to keep everyone satisfied.
But I don't think you can turn it over. It doesn't. I don't think you can turn it over to put the other side on. Come on. Oh, we turn it over. This is going to put the frogs to sleep. So we're putting the frogs to sleep. Come on, froggies. I guess we're not putting them to sleep. Grandma's? I got no idea. Maybe we're supposed to keep it in the green. Hey! They're sleeping! Okay, so that's what you gotta do with a record player, I guess. You put the frogs to sleep, but you gotta fix this to get the frogs out.
Seems to be one of those pay-to-win games.
Because we haven't got anything we can use on it. We just got the motor, a glove, a cheese, and a motor. But yeah, I don't know, Rambers. I mean, obviously it's a very British. It's kind of written by Brits, and they kind of tout it having British humour. I hadn't played it, so I don't know what it's like, but I'm guessing it's got some like British references, I guess. But damn it, we need to. I would have thought a motor would be for this, but I guess not.
I'm sure there's a mob. We'll agree to disagree about that. I think it would be best if I did something else with this.
I'm sure you got to get a frog out, right? You have to get a frog out. I'm sure. We put them to sleep, but I don't know what a motor's. I got no idea what a motor's for. Yeah, you do, but I don't want to get a coin. Do you know of a room? So we got to do something with the tank to get a frog out, which looks like it's a coin slot, so we can use a coin. But where'd you get a coin? And we got the room down here, which is where we need to restart the system. I don't know. There's nothing in here to use the thing on. Because all you got in here is this electrified fence. That's the only thing you can use. It's selectable anyway. It's not as if you can click on a motor or anything. So what do you use this for? I don't know.
It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember when they talked about keeping BBC Three.
So I've got nothing I can use down here. We'll go back and talk to Alan.
That leads into the cockpit.
Can you go with the bird on a chicken table? No. On a kitchen table we cannot, no. We're going to chat with this dude.
Aren't you supposed to be downstairs turning the power off and on?
Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
I'm just going outside, and maybe sometime. Any parting thoughts?
You couldn't hurry it up a bit, boyo. I'm getting bored looking at the same old view.
Bored! Looking at the infinite majesty and wonder of the stars.
I meant looking at you.
For the most part, I think things have been going quite well so far, don't you?
I guess our ship hasn't been ripped apart by a cloud of space debris travelling at an unavoidable velocity, catapulting us into the abyss of space, causing us to float aimlessly until our inevitable oxygen-starved deaths.
That's the spirit.
Oh, okay, maybe
Are you sure there's nothing else we can do in here to get things moving?
Continually talking to me is certainly keeping you from moving.
I do enjoy our little chats.
I think we might be able to come and chat with him and get some, do something with him, but no.
I go, look how I go. Faster than an arrow. There is nothing either good or...
All that
Get out of it, come on. And Elswin, what? Who has a coin? I wonder. I got no fucking idea. Absolutely none. None. You can't. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can kind of click on that you can't use.
I've never
at
been
all.
down with the whole zero grav thing.
Maybe we'll try on the way back, Cal, because obviously the glove. Whenever we try to do anything with a glove, it says it doesn't fit your hands. It fits his, right? There's nothing over here we can do, apart from sit on the couch. We've finished with the computer. I'm just making sure there's nothing else in any of these other locations we can do anything with. So we got in here, you got this door here which has got like a vacuum cleaner in it. You got a fridge which has got some cheese, which you can't. We've already got some. We got this tea making machine.
It's our autonomous beverage dispensing robot, Gertie. What are your prime directives?
What are your prime directives? But it's a tea making machine. Unfortunately, it's not a tea making machine that you can use.
I don't think they'd get along.
It's not a tea making machine that has coins, unfortunately, so we can't skank a coin out of him. I mean, there's nothing we can do in. There's nothing interactive in here. Only the locker, which is empty now, and the telescope, which just looks directly at the screen and does nothing, as if he gets a fright. And in the bathroom, we got a toilet which we can't do nothing with, and a cat litter tray, which has something in it. It's clearly something in the tray, but we can't do anything with it. Now, if we had a glove on, we could.
Goes through some people's minds.
There's something in there, you can see it. It's probably something important. I don't know. He always said he was going to flip a coin to see who went there, but yes, but we can't do anything with him. We can't ask him to give us a coin or anything. The game doesn't let you ask about stuff like that. Well, yeah, there's a cat in a box, but you can't take the lid off the box. You can't take the box, and you can't take the lid off the box. I mean, it could be that you've got to use the stuff you've got to do stuff in a very set order. So the box with the cat in it, at the moment, it doesn't let us do anything with it. But maybe once you've done something else, it will let you do something with the box. It'll let you take the cat out of the box, if you know what I mean. Once you need to use it. You get a lot of adventure games like that do stuff in that specific order. In a specific order, you have to do stuff. You know, like a very fixed order.
That sort of stuff isn't tolerated in the workplace.
Yeah, so you can't give him the glove or anything. You can't talk to him about the glove. And poke him.
I like the chap, but not in that way. Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
Aye, boyo?
Hey, boyo.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, so we can't do anything with a glove with him. And there's nothing else in the cockpit that you can interact with. You can't, unfortunately. We can't use the glove at all, Rambuzz, on ourselves, or anything, because whenever we try to use a glove, it says it doesn't fit. So, it fits the co-pilot, but you can't give it to him either. Maybe there's coins in the sofa. You know what, Detective Luigi? That's probably a good idea, right? Coins in the back of the sofa, because who hasn't found wonderful stuff in the back of a sofa? I know I've definitely found money down the side of sofa cushions and stuff. See if it will let us actually rip the thing apart. It might take one of the cushions off or something. Because that would make sense. Because you don't do anything with the sofa, do you? You just sit on it. We sat on it before, but maybe now you Maybe now we need to use it. We can do something with it. You can look for coins. Because when he sits down, you can kind of
the
hear.
manufacturer opted for shards of metal as opposed to goose down.
Once you sit down, you can't use anything. Can you use a glove on the sofa?
I fear we may need to curtail this imaginative thinking. I'm sure there's another more rational use for this. The upholstery is made from genuine organic polyester.
So if there is, I don't know how to get it out because we can't use a glove on it. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's where the key. If that's where the key is. Yeah, because the sound it makes when you sit down, I reckon,
in
is
front of a TV was when I watched that genital piercing documentary on Channel 5.
Could well be coins, right? Say dehydrated protein pellets. Caution, slippery floor surface. Looks like the oven's turned on. And yeah, there's the nutting bird on the table. I mean, that's. I remember used to have one of those as well. He's drinking the tea though. Look. Jimmy can't pick that up. That'll be a cool souvenir. Is that Miss McCowan's?
I can't use these two together.
Cheese.
I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful. Surely you can't be serious.
I mean, it makes sense. Come with it. Maybe you can do something to feed the cleaner, but I've got nothing I can actually use to. I've got nothing I can use to use on the door. And when he opens the door, you can't do anything. It's like a canned animation. And if you try to use the objects on the door, you think maybe you'd open the door and throw it in, but it doesn't work with the cheese. It doesn't work with a glove, and I very much doubt you're going to throw this in there, right?
I'm sure there's a more practical use for this.
So it's a very good idea, but you can. I've got nothing I can give it. Can you play Space Invaders on a PC? No, you can't. We use it to download drivers, Rambos, for our Xbox pad. Or Zux pad, I should say. Because if you could entice the vacuum cleaner out, then that would get the coins out of the sofa, but I don't know how. I don't think you can. Not with any object I've got. There's mess on the floor, so we should come out and get it, right? Maybe we can just talk to it. Maybe. Come on, Leslie, you know you want to play.
You can't be serious. We're not on speaking terms.
Why not?
That kind of behavior results in one having to be institutionalized.
So kind of got an idea of what we need to do, but no idea how to do it. None. So it wouldn't surprise me if we've got to do something with a vacuum cleaner, but I don't know how. And there may well be coins on the sofa to get out, but I don't know how to get them. Do something else with this.
We'll agree to disagree about that.
suppose you can run on a treadmill, but what, you actually, is anything else happening when you're doing this? No, it doesn't seem like it. Let's wear him out again.
Best stop before I start to lose my gains, brah.
Yeah, so the treadmill doesn't seem to do anything. Attention there. It's probably something really silly and simple.
Now, let's see.
I've still got no idea what this motor's for. We got this motor, and what the fuck is this for? Because there's nothing we've got that's broken that needs a motor.
If you want a
apart
job
from
done
maybe
around
the
here, you've got to do it yourself.
apart from I don't know. I'm not sure. There's nothing we've got where you click on it. It says it's broken and needs to be fixed. I wonder if the motor's for the air compressor once we get that far. Well, we used the music to put the frogs to sleep inside the claw game, Luigi. So we used the gramophone to put the frogs to sleep, so we can get them out. If you get the frog tank working, we can use the claw and take a frog out, right? So we put them to sleep so we can get one, but we've got to fix the machine to use it. I mean, we have used the gramophone, actually done something with it, so we have used it. It's probably, I don't know if you get to use it for something else, but it definitely wasn't powering anything up. But it did have a coin slot, which makes you think you got to put a coin in, like you do in the old arcade. You had you stick a coin in and try to get a cuddly toy out. Because the only thing in this room that you can click on is the gate, and obviously the reset button and stuff behind is probably behind it, right? But we can't. Nothing we can do here. I got no item I can use here on this. The glove box is empty. The toolbox is now empty.
The other toys left aren't nearly as exciting.
So in this room, there's nothing we can do.
I think it would be best if I did something else with this.
You won't push the self-destruct button. And we haven't done anything with a water cooler.
It's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
So we haven't used the water cooling yet.
Keeping BBC Three.
We haven't done anything with the globe. I don't know if you can. I mean, and we got the cat box here. We can't do anything with the cat box. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe just use these items on the cat box. Probably not going to do shit, but who knows? We can throw a bit of cheese in it.
The box is sealed shut. Why? It would be impossible to determine the fate of any biological life form inside.
I mean, it's sealed. Does it look sealed? Just take the fucking lid off.
I don't think they'd get along.
Just taking the lid off, man. The typewriter used to save the game. So the only use of this is to save. So you got a save mechanic. That's the only use for that.
How very retro.
A bit like the old Resident Evils. We use a typewriter to save. And the only thing with this, you got the frogs, and when you use the bike, you can put the frogs to sleep. So that's what obviously the bike's for, and the gramophone is to put the frogs to sleep. But until you can get the machine working, it's obviously you got to do something with the machine to get it working.
It doesn't appear to be working.
So you probably just have to put a coin in here to get this working, right? And the coin may well be behind us, down the back of the sofa or something, but I don't know. I don't know. But what the hell is this motor for?
Back in the 70s, they used to manufacture at least 3 of these per week.
I mean, what is it for, right? This is the last thing we picked up. You can. There's nothing in the bear's mouth. Which I took it. You can't interact with it. I mean, you put a cursor over it and nothing happens. It's probably just a glimmer or something. I mean, you can't do anything with it. But like you can't. It's just. There's nothing you can do. So if there is something in his garb, you can't do anything with it because you can't interact with a bear. You can't use an item or anything around it. It's really just shine from the engine rather than actually being something. But it does look like there's something shining in there, but you can't interact with it. So it's there's nothing you can do there, right? So this game has like 5 rooms and that is it. So how could it be so? I don't know. Are we missing something really, really stupid?
There's no place like home.
Can we smash this?
I fear we may need to curtail this imaginative thinking. I'm sure there's another more rational use for this. It's part of the laboratory equipment the biologist we were supposed to have on board brought. I'm not sure what happened to him. No one's seen him for weeks. Not to worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Not to worry. I'm sure he'll turn up. Yeah, no, I tried those, Tuffy. If you try to combine the gloves with anything, all it says is that they're too small for him. I've tried it. I've tried combining the 3 objects we've got. I've tried combining with everything I can click on in every room, and none of them do anything with anything in any of the rooms. But when you click on the glove with anything, it just tells you that it's too small and you can't put it on. Maybe it will fit in Alad's hand, which is your co-pilot. But you can't talk to him about the glove because he doesn't care. If you can't like give it to him or get him to do it. It would make sense to use the gloves for the toilet, but you can. I'll show you what it says. it makes sense, but you can't put a glove on because they're too small for you, basically. Right, make sure there's nothing else in here. There wasn't, but you never know. We're going there again. Make sure. Because there's definitely something in the little cat litter tray, right? There's definitely something in there. Definitely. But if you try to say, you know, try to use the thing on it. So you hold a glove and we can try to use it.
It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
So whenever you try to use the glove on anything, that's what it says. It might fit his hand, but he's basically saying his hands are too big, right?
I can't use these two together. It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth. I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful. I'm sure there's a more practical use for this. We'll agree to disagree about that.
So yeah, we can't combine any of the objects we've got. Can't use any objects on anything. I'm trying to put a cheese on the toilet. Yeah, why not? Put cheese in the toilet, why not?
I think it would be best if I did something else with this.
There's something in it, though,
I have
look!
the right tools for the job. I'm not risking it.
So obviously you've got to do something with it, right?
Oh my. Either we've got one big cat somewhere on board, or something particularly large is being concealed.
Yes, we know there is. We just got to get it out. Talk to her.
Maybe we'll strike up a friendship after my lobotomy. Until then, I'll just keep my thoughts to myself.
So we've either got to stretch the glove or something, or get the other guy to come in here and do this.
The depravity that goes through some people's minds. It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
So he makes commentary as if there's something in there, but you can't pick it up. Ah, this person. We didn't look at this before. What's this
No
poster?
flagship worth its salt would be without a draconian list of rules to adhere to. It specifically says no rustling.
No wrestling. There's nothing in the bed or anything, or no.
It'll only give me the silent treatment. It specifically says no rustling. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember when they talked about keeping BBC Three. Now, what do we have here? Ah! Good Lord.
I don't know, and it's getting very frustrating. It's probably something really stupid. I mean, in there you got to do something with a cat litter tray, but I've got nothing I can use it on. You probably got. It sounds like there's something down the back of the sofa. That one maybe. That's probably where the coins are, but I've got nothing I can do with a sofa. It's pretty. You know, it's quite obvious what where the places where you've got to use an item, but there's no. I've got no item to use, so it kind of makes it a bit. I don't know. I don't know. It kind of makes it a bit silly. We're kind of lacking an item somewhere. We probably need one item, and if we had one single item, that would probably be enough for us to get through everything that's left. Just one piece at a time, kind of thing, right? Probably, I think, but as I said, we don't have a. we're kind of lacking an item. What's in the cupboard? We can't interact with the cupboard. I mean, there's loads of areas that we can't actually do anything with, right? There's loads of areas here that we can't do anything with. Like if you look at the cupboard here, you can't do anything in the cupboard. The only place we can open in the fridge. Oh wait, the microphone. Wait, the microwave? I didn't realise we could do anything with a microwave.
That's the radio wave oven. It's the same idea as a conventional microwave oven, except while your meal is cooking, you can listen to the cricket on Radio 5.
Let me do this.
AM, FM, defrost. It's got the works.
Put a motor in here, maybe?
I don't think they'd get along.
No.
That's the radio wave oven. It's the same idea as a conventional microwave oven, except while your meal is cooking, you can listen to the cricket on Radio 5.
Well, the record player's working, so the record player is already working because it's basically worked by the bike. So use the bicycle, right, to pedal away on there. That seems to work fine. So we know that bit's okay. So basically, at the moment, we've got to try to find. You got to try to find some way to get the fridge working. You got to either try to find a way to get the not the fridge, the litter tray. Hang on, I think I might have an idea. I think it's all reliant on you doing one thing to kind of open up the rest. I think hang on, I might have an idea. I might have an idea. Downstairs. I might have a use for the glove. I think I've got a use for the glove. If we can get the glove working so we can use it in the litter tray, that will probably lead on to everything else, right? So
once more onto the breach we go.
We've got an air compressor in here. What if we use the glove in the air compressor? Maybe we can use it to make it bigger. Maybe, right? If we blow air into, if we can stick this on here and blow air into it, maybe it'll expand it so we can put it on. Ah, okay. He's gonna put it on. Okay. Aha! Hello.
I'm sure this will come in. Wait for it. Handy, eh? Yes.
So now it's a big glove, I guess. Or bigger, if you look at it, it's kind of... Okay. So maybe we can actually use that now on the cat litter tray. And whatever's in the cat litter tray could probably get us whatever we need next. Maybe. It was something simple, right? I was when it's just something simple that you just had to think about, I suppose. I mean, nothing's been incredibly difficult. It's just the puzzles are not. It's just a matter of yeah, thinking more simply about stuff. I think, right? It's not really any very fitted, proper British thinking though. It's just I don't know. It's like blowing up balloons, I guess, right? So what's in? Let's see if we can see what's in the cat litter tray now. Alright. So we should better use this on this now, right?
If I'm not going to rummage in there wearing one pair of gloves, I can hardly see why I would with two.
What? What do you mean?
Without the right tools for the job, I'm not risking it. I fear we may need to curtail this imaginative thinking. I'm sure
maybe
there's
not.
another more rational use for this. I can't use these two together. It'll take more than putting on a glove for me to place my hand in there. Or another glove for that matter.
Okay, so we can't use the glove to get the cat litter. So what else could we use the glove on? Maybe the electric fence? Maybe? We can use it with that? Downstairs? We've kind of picked up every item that we can. Crazy item. Every item that we've got that we can pick up, we've already picked up. So it's just a matter of going through some puzzles to figure out what we have to do next with the thingy. I'm guessing it's probably going to be electric fence. I reckon we'll use the glove on the fence, and maybe we can use it to kind of reset the system. I guess, right? Because you can open the gate with the with a glove or something. I don't know. Maybe, right? That's what I don't know. That's what I'm kind of thinking, because it would make sense, I guess. Maybe, I suppose. Can do. Maybe you gotta wear him out and then sit him down. It makes sense. We'll see if we can use the glove on the fence, though. Ah, yes, okay. Idiot.
Voila! That should significantly reduce the risk of death by electrocution. Always a comforting reassurance. That looks like the emergency stop switch. This should do the trick.
Okay, so we've rebooted, right?
No.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Right. Oops. I'd be ever so clumsy.
The fuck was that?
No harm done. Let's check back with Alan and see if that's sorted everything.
Hello, dear. But
Starting to give me the trouble.
what was? It was like the chick from The Ring or something. That was a little bit weird. It seemed a little bit weird. So we come and speak to him. He says he's going to speak to him. So we still know we got to do something with the fish, and we can do something with the cat, and the litter trolley, and the couch. So he should be in here. He's not there. What the fuck is that on the chair? What the fuck?
I see Allard's activated the autopilot and skived off. Surely, the writers could try and plagiarize a wider variety of sources. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer the more natural look. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. I'm Frank, but please, call me Captain English.
Welcome.
Captain English.
How may I be of assistance?
So,
Yeah, I think so.
how's
Crazy
everything
Animal.
going? Are we on track to be finished by tea?
ETA to waypoint, Tango Echo Alpha, calculating, cannot define, please refer to string length idiom for more details.
So, how long have you been an autopilot?
Calculating, error, you do not have permission to access this data.
I don't suppose there's a Mr. Autopilot, perchance?
Compiler error. Incompatible types. Access denied.
Access denied.
I think I'll log off.
It is now safe to be removed.
Alright,
See,
so we
the
gotta,
autopilot's working. Unlike Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
so we gotta find Albert. We gotta find... he's probably asleep. He's probably in bed, right? But the thing is, if he's out of this seat now, maybe we can get him to clean a litter. I hear him. Is that him? Fixing stuff. Oh, he's setting up. Look at he's doing. He's setting up like Skeletrix or something.
It's Alad. The Lewis to my Morse. That sort of stuff isn't tolerated in the workplace.
What's he doing?
Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
Aye, boyo!
What is it you're tinkering with there, Jones? That isn't our reconnaissance rover you're disassembling, is it?
Well, but, funny story. While you were downstairs attending to that very complicated, laborious task, flicking that switch on and off, I've been running a variety of pre-mission calibration tests on the Beagle 2-2.
I presume that's why the floor's covered with bits of toy Hot Wheels track.
Firstly, the fact that this modular vehicular pathway simulation system happens to be mass-produced and branded as a children's toy is irrelevant. And secondly, yes.
That's all well and good, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. However, if I recall correctly, we were specifically advised that the Beagle 2-2 tended to function significantly better when its complicated array of electronics and mechanical components were positioned inside its aluminium housing.
Look, I just have to make a few minor repairs. During a centrifugal force resistance simulation, the rover proved exceedingly resistant.
So it flew off the loop bit.
That would be a valid interpretation of events, yes.
Hello.
Sounds like I'm going to be required to go on some kind of scavenger hunt. What do you need?
To get the rover going again?
For the time being, that's all I feel I'm obligated to offer, yes.
I think the rigorous nature of the, test may have burned out the main motor.
We got a motor.
So, I'll have to find something to create some sort of electromagnet that'll revolve when a current is passed through it. I'll have to fashion a pulley system of sorts to drive power to the wheels. Something with a taut elastic band should do the trick, like an alluring undergarment. Now, if I was to remove the elastic...
Alternatively, but you could just always grab me a spare. We've got a cupboard full of them.
Who's driving the boat?
We got a motor.
Nobody. We're tied. I turned the autopilot on.
She was only installed a week ago and already her standards are slipping. I don't suppose you noticed anything out of the ordinary earlier when I was performing that emergency systems reset procedure. Specifically immediately once the power came back on.
No. Why, should I have?
Well, I don't know. Probably not. Forget I mentioned it.
Right, so we got the motor we got. I reckon we can use the motor.
Be sure to put your toys away when you're done.
Oh, we can give him the motor now. We got a motor, right?
Let it not be said I don't give you anything, Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
An unhealthy reliance on migraine medication already proves that, but...
Now get this mess cleared up and put the Beagle 2-2 back together.
For the last time, the left stick moves it forward and back. The right stick turns it...
By Jove, it works!
In 600,000 yards, your destination will be on the right. You've reached your destination.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones, we've arrived! The new world! Quickly, break open a container of property of ER2 flags, and prepare a landing party.
As much as I'd love to jump onto the surface and soak up the radioactive atmosphere of this uncharted, most likely fatally hazardous planet, I think it may be an idea to send the Beagle 2-2 down first, just to get a feel for the place.
I've considered your suggestion, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, and have made the executive decision to send the Beagle 2-2 down for a quick recce, prior to making our own triumphant descent. The extra time will allow us to properly consider which 19th century member of the aristocracy to name this place after.
Yeah!
Launching probe.
Nice! Wait, what? Wait, look. Fuck!
Blast! The motor was a dud. Probably made by a Brummie or someone else from the north.
I wouldn't say Birmingham's in the north.
Anywhere above Enfield's north as far as I'm concerned, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, we'll have to go down and salvage the rover. It'll look very embarrassing if we lose another one of these. Set us down.
That looked like Statue of Liberty. Right? It definitely did.
All right, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Where have we landed?
We've landed on an uncharted rock structure, somewhere outside the range of what was previously understood to be the limit of human interstellar travel.
I see. So, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, what exactly do we know about this place?
Well, it's an uncharted rock structure, somewhere outside the range of what was previously understood to be the limit of human interstellar travel.
I see.
I see.
I don't suppose you could enlighten the audience with anything a little more specific.
Look, I'm called Aled Jones, probably the most generic, stereotypical Welsh name in existence. It's clear that whoever's writing this hasn't bothered doing a terrible amount of research. I wouldn't count on anything specific.
Lol.
How will we go about finding the location of the Beagle 2-2? Presumably we have some kind of app for that.
I'm
Got
afraid
an app
not.
for everything.
We could download one. Only costs 69p.
69 pence? Not bad when it's free. Right, the plan is we head out, walk
Let's
around
go.
aimlessly, look at a load of stuff eliciting a series of wry remarks, then start clicking everywhere until something happens.
I linger in the background and provide a series of hints if you feel things are a little too vexing.
Why break tradition, eh, Sub-Lieutenant Jones? Let's go!
Let's go! Right. There's a rock.
It's a rock. This is one of those situations where you're stuck between a rock and... well,
More rocks.
rocks.
Talk to her.
I don't believe the isolation of space has forced me to talk to the furniture just yet.
I mean, it could be like we're on an alien planet. It could be a talking rock. Could be... that's what aliens might look like. They might look like
Majesty's
rocks.
spaceship Imperialize. As beautiful as she is subtle.
Oh, I like the ship though. It's cool. This ship is cool. Oh, there's another rock. See, look, there's loads of them. This is species on the planet.
It doesn't strike me as much of a talker. It's another rock.
Right. Could we walk behind it, maybe? Could we go around here? Right, okay, no. There's a supply crate. There's another rock.
There are a lot of rocks.
I think it is, Shantucky. It definitely is. Bigger on the inside. Quick loot!
Reinforcements have arrived.
Where's he go? Oh!
Cheers, bud.
Oh, you kid. Fucker. He took the fucking Beanox. How dare he take the Beanox?
Look, boyo, over there.
Where?
By that rock.
Would it trouble you immensely to use another point of reference, Sub-Lieutenant Jones?
Fine, boyo. By that gorilla.
What?
Grief! That's the second biggest monkey I've ever seen.
I think he's holding the Beagle 2-2.
Put that down, you damn dirty ape! Come on, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Let's get after him.
I mean, he was always more spacious than it looked. Yes. Yes. So we just had a ladder appear. So we was looking at a gorilla that was taking the buggy.
Ladder.
This is Planet of the Apes all over again, isn't it? You know, we got the there was a derelict statue of the Statue of Liberty, which you know we've seen it in Planet of the Apes movies, and monkeys taking over. It's gonna be. Not yet, Efric. I'm guessing we'll probably have to at some point. We haven't done it yet. A lot of Statue of Liberty. It's another rock.
Look, there isn't really much for me to work with here. Humorously, I mean, obviously if I was a stonemason, there'd be loads to work with.
What is this blue thing? It looks like look, it's bits of the rock, look, bits of the car. We can look at every single rock though, because sooner or later he might actually say something different with one of these rocks. I got this feeling.
This is one of those situations where you
I don't know why. I just got this feeling that he might do something. He might say something different. Maybe at least once. I don't know. Maybe not, but there's little bits and pieces of this buggy as we're walking along. There's some shrubs. What?
It really does look nice. And not too expensive.
Pick it up.
No point leaving without a souvenir.
Wait, is that? That looks like Concord in the background. Are there French here? What the fuck? Hang on, what? What? Neat. Hang on, let's make sure we can't go this way first. That is Concord. So surely we're not going to meet the French on a planet this far away from Earth. What the fuck?
Not so fast, you English mongrels. What do we have here, Pierre? Oui, I see. Well, it would appear that you are too late, monsieur.
English. Captain Frank Lee English.
I'd just like to clarify that I'm not actually English. I'm Welsh.
Monsieur English and Monsieur Welsh. It would appear that you have been too late. Mon subordinate Pierre and moi have beaten you and your queen to this rich, fertile, nouveau world.
It's a bit rocky.
Little bit rocky, ouais, a petit landscaping required. But soon, the ground you are defecating with your presence will be the location of my vast winery, growing the sweetest French crepes the world has ever tasted. And everyone will eat crepes, wear berets, carry baguettes, ride bicyclettes, and all the other things we French like to do.
You're insane.
Am I? And how are you going to stop me? By the power of Grayskull, I have the power! Oh, mon Dieu, I can't believe you actually said that. We intend to ridicule you into submission, exhausting an extensive list of social stereotypes conceived through years of suspicion and ignorance. Then what? Are you going to celebrate with a petit crumpet? Eh? Wash down with a cup of tea? Expose your crooked teeth while you laugh regaling this tale with your unsatisfied wives? Ha! Je can play that game, Monsieur English.
By the power of Grayskull. Nice bit of He-Man.
I imagine this standoff will be resolved through the completion of some sort of moderately juvenile, yet entertaining puzzle.
How can you be so sure?
Well, it's got us this far. I fear you underestimate the extent to which a conceited self-confidence, fueled by national historical achievements, can profit one in such circumstances.
Ha! We've been perfecting this same method for centuries. You'll have to do better than that.
Well, we could... Look! A three-headed monkey!
Where?
Quick, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, run!
Oh, man! How did I fall for that? Well, you're right. I am too trusting. Pardonnez-moi, I'm a sucker for the blue eyes. What now, boyo?
Well, before we can legitimately lay claim to this new world, we need to remove their flag and hoist ours in its place.
Why?
Didn't they teach you history at school, Sub-Lieutenant Jones? That's just how these things work.
Right, lure Antoine and Pierre away from the French camp. Okay. What do we got? We just got a... Oh, the only objects we got is this. We still got a cheese! Hang on. We still got a cheese. The French love the cheese, right? The French like their cheese. Can we...
Well, this is embarrassing. Again.
Wait, Gemma, what?
Let's try and salvage something. Like a spare wheel nut. Or a fragment of dignity.
Does it give you like an error message or something, Gemma?
Passing.
Out of curiosity?
Two appears to have discovered a rock. Well, it's not quite Tutankhamun's tomb, but right now I'll take what I can get.
We got a...
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, Dorking.
Look! Got a rock. Oh. Wait, what? Alerts messed up? I guess the alerts are messed up. Why would the alerts be messed up? Hang on. Hang on. I don't know. I mean, it's been a bit weird lately. I mean, as far as the alerts are concerned, they have been a bit weird recently. I mean, sometimes they show up on screen, sometimes they don't. But if I look at the app I've got running, if I look at the app I've got running, I've got an app running in the background which is updates to files, and I can see that it did update it. I see Gemma. It donated $20. Thank you, Gemma. That's... Why didn't the alert work? Hang on, let me... Forgive me for a second. I gotta see why this alert... Why this is fucked up. Can I... If I hit this button...
Thank you for your generosity.
Okay, so it didn't... I don't get it. It worked if I go to the website and I hit the button to test, it worked.
Finally! I was hoping you'd beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep. I'm sorry, Gemma. But thank you. Thank you for your generosity, as that crazy person said. I don't know what sort of crazy person he is, but... Thank you for your generosity. Fun for more Snickers. I don't know about Snickers. You know what? I mean, I have been looking. There have been a few things I've been looking at game-wise that I've not been wanting to purchase because they've been expensive. Maybe I'll grab one of them. Oh, all the bucks. Right, so thank you, Gemma. It is very much appreciated. Most of the donations that stuff I've done for the channel are done. They mostly go to well, pretty much anything I get for the channel goes towards
I fear nothing else can be salvaged.
upgrades to the system, or mainly lately I've been using the money in my PayPal to pick up grab games and stuff. I do need to order some.
One step closer and I'll have you made into pate.
I do need to order myself a some more. Shit, what is the date? Is it? Oh, it's the 9th. Okay, yes, Monday. I gotta get myself some salmiakki. British Adventure, are we driving down the M5? No, we are in a spaceship, man. We are in a spaceship. Oh, let me just make a note of that. I gotta look at that place. While I remember, shit. Screenshot. I keep forgetting to do that. And Alright, so we've got the stone, we've got the cheese. If we go up there, we're gonna they're gonna shoot us. We've got to basically find a distraction for them, right? So let's go back to the ship. It's probably maybe we've got to use the. Maybe this is because if you think about it, in the ship we've got cheese, right? We've got a frog. The frog and the cheese together. We can use the frog and the cheese to I think to distract the Frenchman, because we know that the French like their frogs' legs, right? They like their frogs' legs. We know this. Do you like the frogs? And the good thing is, as well, is one thing we can think of is we do have this trowel now. We can use this little trowel to the cat litter, maybe. Maybe we can use that on the cat litter. We can dig out whatever's in there. But yeah, look, in a galaxy. This is our spaceship. It is a mini. It looks pretty good. I like it. Our spaceship. I don't have anything against frog legs. I just wouldn't eat them. But I'm just saying, it's something that it's a delicacy to you French guys. So I'm trying to think of stuff I can use to distract the French. And we got cheese and we got frog. So they seem like a good combination, right? Okay, so we're gonna go and try and to okay. Try to go to the cat litter. Walking to season 1 free with Twitch Prime this month. That's not bad. It's a very, very good game, Gemma. A very, very good game. It's a very good game. And our season 3 is out in a couple of weeks. So this door here, right? This door here. We're gonna dig up the poo. No, look, they put the Subudio things back. I broke all those characters. I broke all of them. How did they? Why did they put them back? Right, let's just down. Down. There we go. So we can use it on this. Ah, yes! A mini spaceship Top Gear must have been had a successful rocket launch, yes. So what was it? It was hidden in the cat litter tray. Ooh.
Ay, Bendito. I make no bones about how grim that was.
A metal detector. Oh, we can use this to look for a coin behind in the couch,
Fortunately,
maybe.
the majority of our ship's made from balsa wood and papyrus, so the hull shouldn't interfere with this metal detector.
Okay, nice. Nice. Now we get the coin from the couch, and then we can use the frog machine and get a frog, and we can give the French guys some frogs and cheese. Yeah, I think. Did we use the metal detector on the couch?
Oh, what have we here? Either the upholstery's been woven from tinsel, or we've hit the jackpot.
Oh no, it's a purse.
It's an elegant lady's purse, filled with loose change.
Do you think this was the purse of her Madge? It probably was.
Why, there's more money in this purse than most indie game developers make in a year. I count at least 89 pence.
Right, okay, so now we can put the frog back to sleep and use the machine to get a frog. Oh my god! Now all these things we couldn't do, as I said before, is like everything's kind of probably hit behind you doing one thing, and you do one thing and you can kind of, all the other things we was unsure of what we were doing with, it all comes into place. Yeah! Frog's
legs!
legs!
Done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
Who doesn't like a good old frog's leg, right? I like a good old frog's leg. Well, not to eat. I wouldn't eat a frog's leg. Frankie likes frog's legs. Hey, Frankie! We are about to trick the French. I see you, Frankie. This is dinner, Frankie. Like in here. So what we're gonna do first, I guess, we gotta get back on the bike and put them back to sleep. Then we can use it on them, and yeah, right. So we have to keep it in the we gotta keep it in the green to put them to sleep. Is this something that the French listen to put them to sleep? Well, they can't get out. One more. Come on. There it goes. Right. It's more like an offering, okay. Right, let's do this. Let's So we got cheese and we got.
Well, give it a go.
We got some cheese and we got some. We have a frog. Let's do it. W to move it forward, then press A to move the claw left and right. Okay. The claw will only move forward then left. A to lower. Not supposed to lower. Get it! No! Come on! Get him!
Gotcha!
Yes! Nice! We got dinner.
You know the old saying? A frog in the hand is worth two in the biological science testing facility.
So we got cheese and we got
He's a handy
frog.
chap. There's a real spring in his step.
Oh, what a nice guy. Look at him. We're gonna go feed him to some French guys. Well, I don't know if we want to feed it to him. So we got a frog, and we've got the cheese. What is the rock for?
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from Dorking.
So what else was there? I'm trying to think what else was there in the ship we didn't do. The cat maybe. There's maybe something with a cat over in the cat box we couldn't. I don't think. Although this is probably just for us to look at, right? It's just this is just like a joke about Schrodinger's cat, rather than actually doing something with the cat.
The box is sealed shut. Why, it would be impossible to determine the fate of any biological life
You
form
must say you
inside.
wonder what is done with the body of the frog. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're going to give the frog to them. I'm not sure, Cal. I'm honestly not sure what we're going to do with the frog. So I don't think there's anything we can do there. I mean, obviously we got the globe, which I don't think you do anything with the globe. This is just for show, right? Same as the water thing. I think is the water thing for show. Can we?
I can't use these two together.
This thing's just for show here. I'm sure is I'm trying to figure out what else. I don't think there's anything else in there we can do. I think at this point we need to go out and. What I think is maybe if we just let the frog free near the Frenchman, maybe they'll chase it, right? Maybe they'll just chase it. They'll see it and they'll think, "Oh, dinner," you know, and maybe that's what happen, right? They'll try to remove it they'll try to chase the frog to catch it down, thinking it's dinner time or something. Maybe. What do you reckon? Maybe we'll give it a go. Combine the cheese and the frog. They'll probably give the rest of the bodies for children to cut and observe. Maybe, frankly. But we're on this remote planet in the middle of nowhere, and there's no one else here but me, Ella Jones, and our French counterparts around the corner.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
Combine the frog and the cheese? Maybe.
So, any groundbreaking ideas?
Are you still talking about rocks?
No, I feel we've mined that particular topic for all it's worth.
Really? I'd say we've only just scratched the surface.
You're trying, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Very trying. Do you have any ideas how to deal with our continental cousins?
Above my paycheck, boyo. Don't we have anything back in the ship to de-escalate diplomatic dramas?
I can't say I have much experience with triple Ds.
Oh, I've handled a couple.
But we may be able to fashion something on board.
Triple D's!
Don't mind me.
Right, okay. We got cheese and we got thing. I don't know what games were you looking at? I don't know. I've been. Let's just say I'm kind of eyeing myself up on some touch Oculus stuff now. I mean, my I got a shipping not the shipping, the processing notification for my thing. So my touch controller should be shipped Monday maybe. If they got processed today, maybe Monday, maybe today if I'm lucky. So next week I should get my touch controllers. I was looking at the 50 million Oculus games that support touch to mess around with. I might pick. I got a couple already. I got some already. There's a couple I'd like to play, but they're fucking not cheap. Paying like $50 for a game that's probably only going to last 2 hours really seems like a lot, and I'm really reluctant to do it. I'm really reluctant to do such a thing, but I'll probably wait for some of them to come down a bit. Shadow Tactics is not really my sort of thing. Elsewhere. I've seen. I mean, I've looked at it. I was watching Bikeman play a little bit of it. It's not really my sort of thing. Hang on, let's see if we can give him the cheese.
Stop. One step closer and I'll have you made into pate.
No.
I brought a peace offering. A sample of delicious British dairy produce. Do not insult my palate with your bland, insipid, rotten lactose. It pales in comparison to our superior, deliciously aged rotten lactose. Wow, that's diplomacy off the dining table.
Hey, he shot some holes in my cheese though, right?
This cheese has more holes than the plot of Inception.
Oh. We get holes in that cheese. How about a frog? Can we offer him the frog? No, equip the fucking frog. Equip the frog, not a rock. Equip. Yeah.
If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work. They're not biting. Perhaps I need to make my offer more...
Maybe we do have to combine it, Chris Animal. Surely not, right?
How convenient. The cheese sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle.
Ah, so yes, we have a frog with a piece of cheese on his back. I'm sure you see this every day in like France, Frankie.
If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work.
What is this sorry excuse for that? Is that Swiss cheese? A slice of Emmental de Savoie with its attached right now. Une petite entrée as well?
Bien, les condiments, allez! Don't let him get away. Huzzah!
I hope the little fella's alright.
I wouldn't worry. I'm sure they won't harm him. They're not complete savages, just French. Right, well that's the first thing it'll have to go. I don't have anything against it on a packet of bread rolls, but that flag can't stay there. Ah! It appears to be protected by some kind of high-tech electrical wizardry.
Right, okay. Is that a bottle of wine?
Unbelievable. Since they've been out here, he's finished the whole lot without even removing his helmet.
Lol.
I can't. I'm teetotal.
Well, pick it up though. Take it. Let's go on Concord. Can you go there?
I
Yes.
say, that's quite the collection of wine.
Wait, this is curious. It looks like a washing machine.
Remarkable. I've never seen anything like it. It appears to be a tumble dryer filled with latex balloons. That looks like the emergency stop switch.
We got one item left. Maybe we got to throw the stone at the button. Right?
It's out of reach. Surely this is a breach of health and safety. Gosh, listen to me. Next thing I'll be including wars, eh?
Throw the rock at it. Yeah! Huzzah! Oh shit. Hang on.
Let's take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding outside.
Come on, quick.
Blast. It would appear that only temporarily disabled it. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, Dolly.
Maybe we can turn this off. So we'll throw this at this, and then we'll turn the tumble dryer off. Right?
How's that?
Oh, no, it's quick. Can we turn it off?
Let's take the opportunity while this is offline.
No, we can't.
to do a
Okay.
spot of rebranding outside.
So we just got to we got to run out quickly and do it.
My weighted companion. If I'm unable to find a solution to our current dilemma, I can always use this rock to vent my frustration on something brittle belonging to Alad.
Come on. I'm waiting. Okay, we'll throw it. Run back outside quickly.
I perhaps have to think of another way to disable this permanently.
Even though we might have time, I don't know. This is the only object we've got. So there's got to be some. If this doesn't, if we haven't got time to run out though, then we do have to. We are going to have to find something else, right? No, okay. As soon as you go in the door, it stops. Maybe we can talk to this guy, get him to turn it off when it stops.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
Aye, boyo?
Maybe why? He's fucking useless. Why can't we just ask him, right?
Mum and Dad are fine, and Harriet's getting ready to go to uni in Swansea.
Fantastic! What's she studying?
3D computer animation.
Oh, well, that's a degree, I guess.
I've only got one object.
Studying in Swansea.
Maybe.
Been down recently?
I don't know.
Not to visit her. A few of us went camping around the Gower though.
Maybe we just throw the rock to turn the tumble dryer off, and then put the rock inside the tumble dryer. Maybe we've got time to do that, right? Because you said, Frankie, it does look like as soon as the view changes, it's when it comes back on. So if we stand still, it doesn't. It's going to stay off, right? So maybe that's it. Maybe we've got to just put the rock in there, so when it comes back on with the rock inside it, it will break. Maybe. I've never tried to put a stone inside a tumble dryer, but no.
I can't reach it from here. I'll have to use... How's that?
Because we can't leave this scene, can we? So if we pick that up and put it in here.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from...
Ah, okay, yeah. So you throw the stone in there.
Well, that ought to do the trick.
Genius.
With this offline, we'll be able to finally remove that symbol of colonial totalitarianism and replace it with, let's take the opportunity while this is offline to do a sort of rebranding outside.
Let's hope he doesn't do anything nasty to the flag, Frankie. Let's hope.
Victory is ours, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Now I know how Nelson felt at Trafalgar. Prior to being shot, of course. Although, I'm fairly certain I pulled something in my throwing arm earlier, so I can empathize. Quickly, Sub-Lieutenant Jones! We don't have long. Do you have a flag ready for hoisting?
Standard.
Yes. Is it ready to go?
Aye, boyo.
Right. Now make sure it's the right way round. Honestly, the number of people that make that mistake, it's just bad schooling if you ask me.
I think I hear someone coming. Will I hoist it now, boyo?
Steady, Jones. It isn't official unless we play the national anthem. Fortunately, I have it saved on this anodized aluminium portable music player.
Press and hold D to fast forward tracks, hold left to rewind. It's an old iPod.
Quickly, boyo. They're almost here.
I'm trying, but I think someone's put it on the shuttle. Okay, I got it. Now. Property of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. Sit here.
Why has he got a frog in his gob?
Oh, excusez-moi. Your queen is welcome to this. Baron, infertile rock, Monsieur English. Je suis désolé. We have discovered a land so abundant and fertile that even the grapes are... we harvest will be so ripe.
I hear this fire's getting bigger.
Even you British, in spite of your primitive, insipid
Concord's gonna blow up.
acknowledge the superiority of our fine French wine.
Oh, Concord!
Au revoir, Monsieur English.
I think we'd better be heading on ourselves, boyo.
I concur, Sir Lieutenant Jones. It was delightful meeting you, chaps, eh? Arrivederci.
Bye bye, Concord.
Bourgogne Chardonnay, 2015. Good year.
Look, boyo, over there.
Look, boyo. Oh, it's a freelancer. What? It's the Americans! Stormtroopers!
Why does it always rain in England?
What?